What's going on? We'll see who arrives first. Sebastian, hello, hello. How are you? What are you up to? T, hello, hi, hey, how are ya? What's going on today? Isn't that funny? She always lays on her back. Her legs are in the air. She's a crazy puppy. Susie, good morning. Everything's pretty good. Everything's pretty good. My lip is healing up. It's purple and stuff, but it's nothing like it could have been. Tiny bit of snow here. Oh my goodness. Some people got a lot of snow. Over here in America, we had crazy storms. It was just very, very cold here. It still is very, very cold here. It's zero degrees today, Fahrenheit. But it was a up to negative 30 degrees. So, but a lot of people over further south of me and over got quite a bit of snow, like up to 2 feet of snow. So, but we didn't get any snow over here in Minnesota. Everything's going pretty good. How are you doing, Susie? What's everybody up to today? Whenever I get on the live stream, it's the dogs, like, they try to be naughty now. They can be so good until I get on the live stream, and then they start acting out. I don't know why. They want treats, I guess. I trained them badly. Just because I'm live, you think you can get treats now? Naughty. Razz is... I shouldn't have done that. But the treats would keep them quiet for a while. You're at the laundromat trying to get everything washed up. Your dog was passing a little blood in her urine. Oh no, I hope she's okay. Getting that laundry done. Right, I'm talking not to them, so attention, yes. But they, it's not like it's something new. I've been live streaming for years. But just recently they started doing this. But I started giving them chew bones when I was live. But I'm not going to do that every day. They don't need that many bones. You're fine, Aspen. Go lay down. Go lay down. She does that squeaky noise, I'm over here suffering. Squeaky noise, like I don't know, like a mouse or something. Well, I had open heart surgery 3.5 years ago, so I've been live streaming for about 4 years. And I used to watch live streams for about probably 10 years prior to that. When I was working all the time, I always watched live streams, listen to them on my headsets. So I've been in the live stream world for quite a while. You want to go outside? Okay, let's go outside. Zaza, what's up? How you doing? Beanie, you're back. Well, welcome back. How you doing? The sun is shining here. The sun is shining. So what's everybody doing today? Anything going on? I was cleaning up the house. I put some new videos out. I put a couple new videos out. I'm working on a couple more. There should be at least a short every single day. There should be a short coming out every single day. You're on an international trip? Where are you going, Zaza? Where are you at? You're not in your country? Which country are you in? Where are you? Well, you need to tell us about the trip. We want to hear. It's always fun to travel. You're in Saudi Arabia? Oh, wow. Where else are you going? You're going from different places, or are you just going to stay in Saudi? Saudi and in vacation there? Bye, Beanie. Thanks for stopping in. Stella, hi, how are ya? What's up? You're going to stay there for 8 more days, and then you're going back home, or are you going somewhere else? I'm sure it's fun to look around different areas, new places. Are you coming in, Aspen? They're back in. Then you will go back home. Awesome. You traveled to many countries, Chad? That's cool. I haven't traveled to any countries, just Canada and America. I don't travel around the country. I travel around America mostly, and Canada a little bit, but I don't go to other countries. If I wasn't by myself, I might, I guess. I don't know. My hair's driving me crazy. I got all these new little hairs coming up. I don't know what's going on. I'm growing new hair. Lester. Hello, how are you? Max, let's be appropriate in the chat, please. I just deleted him. Inappropriate messages. How have you been, Lester? How's your day going? Hello, hello. You're back? What happened? Did you shovel all that driveway? Oh my goodness. You probably did. All at once too, right? You didn't even take a break? Has been. Yep. Yeah, I knew it. That's too heavy a snow. How much did you end up getting? Did you get 2 feet? How much snow did you end up getting? Hey, Razor Sharp, how are you? Lucy's here too. Welcome in, friends. Hope everybody's having a good day. Monday today. It's 11:53 here in Minnesota. T, have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you. See you soon. Still coming down? Really? The snow's still coming down? Did you get about 2 feet of snow? How much snow did you get approximately? You better take a hot bath or something and soak that bath in some hot water. Soak your back. I had surgery. I had a bump there, and they had to take it off, and it's now I got bruising on my lips too. But I got stitches. Stitches in my lips. There's Aspen and Remy. I'm going to remove my stitches in not this coming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. They want me to keep it in for 2 weeks. Well, her back left leg has like some cracks in her pad. It's kind of cracky in her pad, so we've been putting we researched it, and you can use coconut oil to fix it, but I did order some other cream and some boots for her. So she'll have some new socks coming in the mail. It's been snowing all night long. Snowing a lot in Michigan. Hi, Reaper. Welcome in. How you doing? What's the matter? You want to come up here? Right over here. Come on. Come on, right here. I don't know.
What's the matter? What do you want? Attention. Treats. Give me treats, Mom.
Go lay down. You're not having treats right now. Go lay down. Anita, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Snowing all night long. Oh my goodness. How much snow about? How much snow about, Lester? Quit whining, please. You're fine. 13 feet in Russia? Are you serious? Holy smokes. Yeah, she's spoiled now. I don't have any bones for you. There's a bone right on the floor, right over there. Patriots won? Toppers, I heard that the Patriots won. Awesome. A foot? Okay, a foot or more. Awesome. I talked to Mama Lucy this morning. She said they're snowed in. They got lots of snow. Well, we're not going to be singing any songs. I don't even know what that song is. Well, like in the area where it has the most snow, it's over a foot. Oh my goodness. It's almost to my knees. Show that's a lot. Well, Anita, have you shoveled it yet? Do I like drawing? I used to draw a lot, IKEA, but I haven't drawn for a long time. I saved her from having to be a real working dog. I don't think she could have handled it. She'll have a much better life with a family. Yeah, I just hope that I don't know, I've never had a dog's paw, like her paw pads getting broken, kind of. Like little, like heel cracks, kind of like. So we're working on that next. She has to have some socks and some cream, I guess. From all the snow, and it's too dry. I guess it's too dry in the house. Go lay down. No. You're not getting a treat. She's begging for a treat. You're fine. Go lay down. You either come lay up here or go lay down over there. Go chew on your bones that you got on the floor. But you're not getting no new treats. Go lay down. Go kennel up if you can't listen. Come on. Come on. Kennel. I'll put your bone in there. You can chew on your bone if you want to. But we're not going to be having this every day. Oh my gosh. Plus you got to shovel 17 steps to get to your yard? Oh my goodness. That was a winter storm in some parts of Russia? Oh, Russia had storms too? Wow. I didn't hear about I don't watch the news, so I do look at headlines, but I don't watch the news. They want me to set up. I have my computer right here now on this little table. And I'm updating the computer. Crazy. Welcome to Mac. Updating the computer. So did everybody watch the new videos that I put out? I put out a couple new videos. You got to shovel 17 steps to get to your yard. So you're like yard is on a hill? Or to get to your, I don't know how it is. You have steps in the yard or steps from the house? Yeah, I went to the Fisher Bridge in Vermont. Did you see this video, Lester? I put out a new video from Vermont. You never ask for help? Well, I know you can do the shoveling. I understand that. However, you probably should take a break once in a while. Did you watch this video, Lester? And I have another video coming out tomorrow. It's called A Hidden Fairy Tale. This one is in New Hampshire. So we've been working on some new stuff. I thought you'd be pretty excited that I have videos from Vermont now. Excuse me. I have a whole bunch of new videos coming out, but I have these ones are all new from this week. I put the dog video over here, the one that went viral, the Lower Falls. This was a lighthouse out in the middle of the ocean. Well, it's about 6 miles out into the ocean from the shoreline. And this is an apple orchard that I went, that like they have in Massachusetts, but I've never seen apple trees that look like that before in my life. And then I have the New Hampshire White Mountains over here is a new video too. So I got 5 newer videos, guys. So I appreciate everybody that watches the videos. I'm going to have a new one coming out every single day. So YouTube Studio. If I go to the short videos, see all these are new, scheduled. All these videos are new that I made over the weekend. So here's where we're at right now. So we still have all those videos to come out. The one will come out each day. So that's something new that we're trying. You live upstairs and your porch and steps is outside. Oh, you live upstairs and my porch and steps are outside. So you don't have to go through, hey, Terry, how are you? Where are you at, Terry? Are you driving in this bad weather? Terry's a truck driver. He's one of our truck driver friends. And he's always driving all over the place. All across America is pretty much of a mess. Ohio, there's lots of snow in Ohio, right? Out driving in this? Hopefully they have the roads cleaned up for you. So to enter your apartment, you get to go outside to go up to the steps. That's what you're saying, Lester? Indeed, lots of snow. Oh my goodness. Well, drive safe, Terry. Your roads are slippery there? Yeah, I heard that the roads are slippery over there. But I don't know. So what else is going on? What else is going on for everybody? Here in Minnesota, it's just very cold. That's all. We don't have any snow or ice. I heard that over 1,000, over 1 million people, I think. I don't remember. It was a big number. I think it was 1 million. We're out of power from the storm. It was a while ago since I watched that, I guess, that headline. You changed my delivery to tomorrow. I'm about 70 miles away from delivery. Oh, you changed it till tomorrow. Well, that's probably safe so you don't have to hurry. But only 70 miles, you probably could make it. So are you just resting now? Are you relaxing then? Or are you trying to get there? Canyon, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Is it a clean joke, Thomas? Relaxing at a truck stop? Oh, good. It's probably better to relax until they get the roads cleaned up. They're out of road salt here. They have to use sand on the roads for a salt shortage. Oh my goodness. Well, sand should be okay too. It just makes a bigger mess when you clean it up in the spring. You drove 100 miles this morning and called it quits. It was slippery. Oh, I suppose slippery. I never thought of that. Well, I'm glad you called it quits and you're going to relax. Hopefully the sun comes out and melts some of the ice. Yeah, I heard there was a plane crash. There was a plane crash in Maine, in Bangor, Maine. We got some trolls in the chat. Some trolls, what? Your guardian's grandson has to go to work today? Well, I hope he has a good day at work. Yeah, nothing really going on here. We're just hanging out. Hanging out. I got showered, or cleaned up the kitchen. Talking on the phone to a couple friends. I had a friend pass away the other day, 2 days ago. The other person is much worse. Yeah, I had surgery. I got stitches in my lip. It's just a little bit, like a little bit bruised over here. You can see the stitches, 2 stitches. But I got that bump. I had a bump on my lip, and they took it. They're testing it for cancer. But so I should get those results in 1 to 3 weeks. They said 1 to 3 weeks. They're gonna send their pathology reports will come back. I'm not worried about it. But they said they had to. I went there to see what the bump was and if I could get it cut off. And they told me in order to cut it off and for insurance to pay for it, they had to send it to pathology. So that's why that's going on. But I definitely wanted it cut off. Trey, what's up? How are you? They said that I'm going to have a scar there forever, but I'd rather have a scar than a bump. And the bump was overproducing oil glands. Something happened with the oil glands, grew too big. Where are the babies? Well, they're being They're kind of spoiled right now. So Aspen had to be kenneled because she kept whining. And Remy's behind this chair over here laying on the floor. The grocery stores even closed early? Were people buying up all the groceries? Isn't that crazy with storms? People go and buy all the groceries? Nick, what's up? How are you? Good morning. Around, I've been hearing about people like going into the stores and all the stuff is gone from the shelves. I guess better to be prepared than not, but it's kind of weird how people do that. Remember back when they bought all the toilet paper when nobody had any? I was working at group homes back then. Can you imagine being in a group home and having no toilet paper? Oh my goodness. You bought a new shovel yesterday? Awesome. Is it a plastic one or a metal one? You're doing great. You had your coffee? Well, that's good, Nick. I'm not having coffee today. I have a protein drink. It's hard for me to, chocolate one. It's hard for me to drink with my mouth though, because my lip is pretty sensitive. Yeah, they buy up all this stuff in Minnesota too. I haven't been to the store, so I don't know if they did this time. I haven't been to the store for quite a while. I haven't really left the house for quite a few days. Hi, Lorraine. How are you? A plastic one with a metal blade at the end? Oh, that's cool. Does it work good? But sometimes you go in the stores and there's no food, yeah. Why did I kick you out of the house? Josh, because you were being bad. Figured they would be used to the bad weather up there. Well, I don't know if they did this time. I haven't been to the store lately, but I know people online were talking about how people are buying up all the milk, eggs, and toilet paper. So I don't know. Very funny, Josh. Welcome in. How you doing? Where are you from? Where are you from? Cost you over $17? Well, that was a good investment, Lester. If you have a nice big shovel, you can shovel faster and smoother. I have a couple different shovels I bought a couple of years ago. So if you come here and shovel, you got choices. You can use whatever shovel you want. No, we didn't get any snow. We just got the negative 29 degrees. We got the very, very cold weather, but we did not get any snow. So people that got snow are luckier, I guess, because then the weather wasn't so frigid cold. Hey, Gray, how are you? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Good evening. Good morning to me. Good evening to you. From your side. Well, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? My old one was one of the fake back saver ones. I don't know what that is. Getting worn. It's over 10 years old. It's weird getting snow down here, but you all didn't get any. No, yeah, it was too cold here. So usually when people get snow, it's warmer, right? It was frigid cold here. It's 10 degrees. Well, it was negative 30 degrees here. So, if it's that cold, we're never going to get snow. It doesn't snow when it's that cold. But we did get about 6 inches of snow 2 days before the storm. So we did get a fresh couple layers of snow, like 6 inches. Yeah, it's cold. The cold, when it's that cold and it's windy, it's the kind that hurts you, hurts your cheeks when you go outside. Your cheeks sting the second you go outside. I don't know how cold it gets, but it wasn't the cold where you start breathing and your nostrils stuck shut. That's like 50 below, I think, when that happens. It wasn't that cold. But it's been like that before, where you breathe and your nostrils kind of get stuck together like this. Have you guys ever witnessed that? That's weird, right? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, but it's so cold, that's what happens. It is gross. But 30 below doesn't do that. It just stings. It was getting worn out, the back saver shovels. I've never heard of a back saver shovel. It's one with a bent handle. Oh, okay. I don't want a bent handle in my when I shovel, I don't want the bent handle. I'd rather have one of those push shovels. Well, I can't really shovel with my heart. You're going to get some new gigantic pots to start planting flowers and vegetables in next week? More time outside for health? Yes, Susie. That'll be awesome. Gigantic flower pots. A lot of people put like boxes, put like twigs and boxes and stuff underneath the bottom, and then they put the dirt on top of that so they don't have to buy so much dirt. I don't know if you've thought about what you're going to do with that. I should get some new flower pots this year probably too. I don't have any. A lot of people put flower pot like by their garage, like the side of their garage. And my Tesla got a new update. And it should be able to, it should learn how to go into the garage backwards. You're doing quite amazing? Well, that's good. That's good, Gray. So I was reading that my Tesla should be able to learn how to go backwards into my garage. Just have to, you go to the Google Maps, and you got to get the coordinates from there at where you want the charger cord to go. So that's kind of exciting, something new. I don't know, my life has been kind of boring other than that. I've been working on making some new videos. I need to finish getting taxes ready. Pay the taxes. After the taxes are paid, I'll probably leave for vacation after the tax things are done. Board guy, where are you from? Welcome in. Your guardian's granddaughter had to work last night and had to drive on the roads? Oh my goodness. We're thankful to have jobs that we don't have to work out, on the... I wouldn't want to be driving on the roads when they're that bad and slippery. NM? I don't know what that means. New Mexico? Is it New Mexico? New Mexico, yes. Awesome. I have some family that live in New Mexico. I haven't spent much time there though, so I don't know much about it. So what else? Anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm running out of things to talk about. We've been online for 34 minutes. Life is pretty boring here. Like, just, I've just been doing regular things. Walking on the treadmill. I'm working on losing weight, so we've been walking on the treadmill every day, practicing guitar, practicing Spanish lessons, making homemade food, homemade food, and making new videos. That's what I've been working on. I bought this new desk. Well, I sell these desks on TikTok. And they send me this desk. I'm in Minnesota. TikTok sends me random things and asks me to make a video about it so I can sell them on the TikTok shop. You have 341. Pikachu, you're moving on up. You're hitting a wall? How about... We don't talk about politics in my live stream. You can talk about politics. Politics are everywhere, right? Politics, politics. So we need a break from politics once in a while, and here's your break from politics. So we don't get into it. You're from Fairmont? Fairmont. Well, I'm not aware where Fairmont is. I'm in Minnesota. Your videos got a lot of views? Well, that's good, Lester. Keep making more videos. Southern Minnesota? Huh, yeah, I'm not familiar. I thought you said you were in New Mexico. Now you're in southern Minnesota? Are you on vacation? You're talking about actual salmon? What did you say? We're hitting a wall? How about the migration of salmon? Of Capistrano? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to tell us more. Or doesn't the salmon migrate and then pass away? Something like that? Or do they, I don't know. My son went salmon fishing and he told me that it wasn't good fishing because they were migrating. The dogs are doing great at Gray. Well, Aspen was being naughty, so she got kenneled up. She's in the kennel. See, she's over there in the kennel, taking a nap. She kept crying and whining because she wanted a treat. Born in Fairmont. I've never heard of Fairmont. They said now they're not worried about the snow. It's the ice that's very dangerous. Well, my friend that lives down in Texas said that they were supposed to get lots of bad ice, but it was warmer over there, so the ice wasn't as bad as they thought it was going to be. So I don't know. That's just where he's at. I don't even know where he's at exactly. It's a line from a movie, Dumb and Dumber. Ninja, I don't watch movies. Very few movies. I don't watch much TV. Once in a while I just recently started watching TV a little bit. Just like 2 weeks ago. Pikachu, you get blocked for trying to do that. Let's not be doing that. Streamer etiquette. So do you live in New Mexico or do you live in Minnesota now? You're from Minnesota, but you live in New Mexico? That's what I'm assuming. Sandra, what's up? You're iced in and you're in North Carolina? Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're iced in. Tennessee got it bad? Yeah, I really don't know. All I know is the people that have reached out to me. Excuse me, their areas. Clinton, just come whenever you can. Welcome back. How you doing? Mexico City's a good city? I don't know where Mexico City is. Didn't you say I follow people who watches me? No. You watch people when you like their content, Pikachu. You follow people who watch your who you like their content. I've watched it over videos. Is it in America or is it in Mexico? Mexico City. I've never heard of Mexico City. You got some random questions? What are your questions? You walk to the store with your dad and sister? Well, it's good to be able to walk outside. Thank you, Gray. 20.8 degrees here now. Oh my gosh, it's warm. It's 4 degrees here now. 4 degrees. My watch is getting too big for me now. My wrists must be losing a little bit of weight. That's kind of a weird part to lose weight, right? But now my watch is too loose. I don't know. Ninja, what are your questions? Does anybody else have any questions? It'll be question time. What kind of questions do you have? Ask Razz a question. 13 degrees Fahrenheit in Kuwait? Is it, do you go on Fahrenheit or Celsius, Agree? Sagar, what's up? How are you? Welcome in. It's snowing, Pikachu. Awesome. I want to subscribe, and my name is Isaac. Well, hi, Isaac. My name is Razz. How are you? Where are you from? I'm from Minnesota. I have my arms fully tattooed, and I'm kind of sick of them because of my past. I've been thinking of doing a full blackout. No, don't do it. I would get the tattoos removed before I would do a blackout. But you got to do what makes you happy. You asked my opinion though. I say absolutely not. Can't you get them tattooed over top? If you want different tattoos, they do those fix-it tattoos. Some of the snow is fake on TikTok? Well, probably AI videos, yeah. Patrick, hey, well, how are you? Isaac, you're from Somerset? Where's Somerset at? I've heard of Somerset before, but I don't remember where it's at. 13 degrees Celsius? In America, we usually talk about Fahrenheit, so I'm not really sure how cold it is with Celsius to Fahrenheit. I'm going out and play in my shorts and t-shirt. You better not, Lester. You're going to be sick. Kenneth from Boston. Removal sucks? No way. Well, you asked my opinion and I gave you my opinion. I would get new tattoos on top of my tattoos I did not like before I would get a blackout tattoo. I don't like blackout tattoos. They actually found some of the snow is fake. Oh, okay. 25 degrees in the south today? Well, that's pretty cold for you, Henry. Your arms are way past cover-ups? Oh, well, Ninja, you gotta do what you gotta do. Why are you, I guess, I don't know. If that's your only option, why do you want to ask for an opinion? I don't like black tattoos. I love black tattoos. If I don't have any tattoos, but if I did get tattoos, they would have no color in them. They would only be black and, just black and shades of black I like the shading and stuff, but I only like black ink. I don't want any other colors on me. So that's just my opinion. Some people love a whole colorful everything. I don't have any tattoos though. So 34 degrees in the south, Henry? Well, that's not so bad. Yes, thank you. Good idea. I'll have to research that more. Yeah, I just know that and they get very, very heavy, Susie, with all that dirt as well. Those big ones. I know that some people put like a bucket upside down, different things to fill the container halfway up. But you also got to make sure that the water can run through it or whatever. That's all I know about it. After a decade, a hill station or mountain named Manali witnessed snowfall. Many people went to enjoy the weather and they left stranded in the long queues of cars and other vehicles for 3 days. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sure everybody wanted to see the snow if they don't get to see it very often. Brandon, welcome in. How you doing? Sabash, hello. Your sister watched it and felt it was AI? Okay. A lot of people make AI videos now. I think Summerside, West Virginia, they're talking about. Have you ever seen that event? I have not seen that event. I've never been to Virginia or West Virginia. Armin, hi, how are you? Have you watched a movie before? Yes, Pikachu, I have watched movies before. When I was younger, I used to watch TV, right? But nowadays, I just don't have enough time to watch TV. I'd rather be making content, watching live streams, or I guess, like watching TV is kind of the same as watching live streams, right? But live streams, you can interact, and in TV, you just sit there and stare like a zombie. So I don't know. Everybody has their opinions and what they like. I'm one of those weird ones. I don't like to watch TV very much, but I do like to watch live streams. So it depends on what you like to do. Have I heard about Thurukkural? No, Shania. I don't know what that is. YouTube is better than TV. In my opinion, I like YouTube better than TV as well. I like to interact with my friends. Instead of watching it, but a lot of times I fall asleep when I'm watching TV. That's the big problem, I guess. When I do watch TV, I fall asleep. It's too boring for me. We have 18 feet of snow. Jeffrey, where are you at? In Russia? I heard Russia got 18 feet of snow. Yeah, actually here snowfall is once in a blue moon moment, so everybody don't want to miss that chance. That's cool, Sagar. Candy Cane, hello, how are you? I watch a lot of live streams, but it's kind of stressful. Watching old cowboy shows is pretty relaxing. Really? You think live streams are stressful? You're watching the wrong ones if you do. In Boston, you did not. I talked to my friend in Boston this morning. Josh, let's be respectful in the chat, please. Boston got 20 inches of snow. 20 inches is a lot different than what was 18 feet. 18 feet is different than 20 inches. I think I got caught up with the chat finally. Woohoo! 20 inches of snow in Boston. Yeah. Nobody got 18 feet of snow, except for some guy said that they got that much in Russia. I have no idea if they did or not. I just watch whatever pops up on YouTube. People crash out on here all the time. Well, I like more relaxing people, I guess. I don't like to watch too much drama or people, I like to just visit. I like to visit with friends and not have too much drama-filled stuff in my chat. So I guess it could get stressful if you watch some of that. I never knew. For years, I didn't know that streamers sometimes will set up a pre-fight. Like they'll set up some drama into their chat on purpose with their friends for views. They plan it out and then they act it out. And people think it's real. I never knew that people did that. For years, I didn't know that people do that. But those kind of chats are not my chat. I don't like to watch all that drama. But a lot of people do it because you get lots of views. The snow is so big it can cover the whole earth. You think so, Pikachu? That's a lot of snow. So what else is going on? Anything else? I'm getting some new hairs here. I don't know what the heck. Why would you get new hair in your bang area? So I don't know what's going on. I'm growing some new hair. Cabela's or something? Well, a lot of men like Cabela's. Is it slippery out there on the sidewalk, Pikachu? All right, guys. Well, I'm running out of things to talk about, so I'll probably get off the live stream pretty soon. Oh, you're in Montana? I used to live in Montana. Up here in Montana, it got cold, but it barely snowed 4 inches the whole show. Yeah, in Minnesota, I'm in Minnesota, and we got very cold, negative 29 degrees, but it didn't snow at all. Usually it doesn't snow when it's that cold. Tell us about the plant. That plant? It's just a plant. It's just a plant. I don't know anything about it. I can't tell you much about it. I have no idea what kind of plant or anything. It's just a plant. Greetings from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Bill Evans, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? How's New Jersey doing? Did you get the snow as well? A banana tree inside the house? Awesome. Awesome. I don't know much about banana trees either. I don't know much about plants. I do have a cactus that grew a baby, though. Do you want to see it? A cactus that grew a baby. It's the first time I ever seen that happen. See my cactus? It has some dead leaves in here from my other plant. It grew a baby. I gotta clean up my plants. Look at that. Yeah. It looks good. There's another one right there. Cactus has little flowers growing on it. See the flowers coming? And then I have this plant. See some of the, when they die off, I pull the leaves off when they die. And then I put it behind here in this plant until I want to clean it up. So this one is called a Monstera. And it looks like Swiss cheese, you know. But TikTok sent me this plant for free. And then I had to make a video and sell these plants. So I sell these plants right here. This is a TikTok plant. It's called Monstera. Is it being cared for? Well, I water it once a week, but I don't really know how to care for plants very well. This one is just another plant that TikTok sent me, but I don't know the name of it. But this one, I bought it because it was fun. It was kind of cool. See the leaves? How the leaves are kind of different. But that's all I have. Just these plants right here. So I have 4 plants, I guess. It's an itty bitty baby cactus growing out of there. You started growing all kinds of veggies in your house? It grew tiny bananas? I thought bananas were more palm tree-ish, aren't they? Don't they look like a palm tree? Oops. I just tried to click on it, on a message, and it disappeared, so. Anybody have anything else? I'm running out of things to talk about. We used to have a huge garden. You canned everything in mason jars, but it's a ton of work. I started canning too. This year I didn't can anything though, but I bought a canner. I bought a canner. It's a pressure cooker canner. See right there, pressure cooker canner. And I got my canning jars and stuff here, and I got some canned stuff from the year before. Not from this last year, but the year before. How's my morning? Pretty uneventful. Pretty uneventful. Not too much going on. I've been working on making some new videos. If you guys haven't seen the new videos, I'm going to make a new channel probably, so I can separate my videos from my live streams like they want me to. But I'm probably not going to do that till I start traveling again. I'm trying to decide how I want to do it. So we're just kind of playing around right now. But we'll probably have to start a new channel. They told me that I've been researching it, and they told me that my live streams are screwing up my content. One time I ate some green beans my grandmother made back in 1946. They were mushy, but they still tasted good. Great. Really? I don't think I would try it from 1946. Holy smokes. However, pretty cool that we can can and preserve our vegetables that way, you know. When I first got the canner, I was just playing around and making random things to see how it worked. So I made some like beef stew, chicken pot pie, so I can just pour it into the pot pies or to the pie pan and then just put the crust on. So I made some different things like that. But I'm pretty new to canning, but I have canned a couple times. Otherwise, yeah, my morning is pretty uneventful. I cleaned up the kitchen, talked on the phone. I lost one of my friends. Another one of my friends passed away 2 days ago now. So that's been kind of hard. My lip is healing up from surgery. It has 2 stitches in there, but it started it started bruising at the tip over here, started bruising, so. I'm 6'5", so my friends call me Palm Tree. This is funny you see, because I love coconut tea, and at times I'm a nut, but I had a feeling in my gut that Razz was in need of a poem as she sits at home. Mac, what are you up to? You're 6'5"? I didn't know you were 6'5". Holy smokes, you're tall. My dad was 6'3". My brother is 6'3", but not 6'5". They had a legit cellar in the basement. I was pretty young and snuck into your grandparents' basement and ate a bunch of mason jars of food. Really? Oh my goodness. Sloan, hello, how are you? Sloan, I don't know you like that. You gotta hang out and get to know my friends before I let people be mods. We got enough mods right now. I just gave a Gray a mod. Or he doesn't even know yet, I don't think. A Gray, you haven't made any messages since I gave you a mod position. But a Gray has been with me for 1 year now. He's known me for 1 year. Most of the people that are mods in my room have known me for a very long time. Sandra's known me for maybe 4 years. I think it's been 4 or 5 years now. We have been out of, I don't even know when we met, 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, thank you, Cal. Thank you, Sandra. It's really weird, but a lot of my high school friends are passing away. In 1 year, I've had 5 very close friends pass away already. So this one was a heart attack, almost 4 years. Time goes so fast, doesn't it? But it's kind of a wake-up call, like a lot of my really close friends are dying. Five of them in 1 year. So sad. You're 6'1", and so is my kid's mom. So my 2 kids are huge. Eleanor's 5 foot tall, and she's maybe 6. She's gonna be tall then. And so is your kid's mom is 6 foot too? Oh wow. Yeah, wow, time goes fast, doesn't it? John, remember John Miller? He sent me a message this morning. from Pacocha. I haven't heard from him in a long time, quite a while. He comes in here once in a while, but Richmond, how's my heart? My heart is pumping good. My heart is doing good. I haven't had any problems with it. It's almost been 2 years, really? Wow. 2 years. Your mom died in August? I'm sorry to hear that. Certainly is weird not to be able to call. Yeah, definitely. Kimberly's her name? 6'1", 6'1"? Wow, she's a tall girl. Awesome. Yeah, it's sad when people pass away. Definitely sad. He's visiting his mom in Ohio, and his sister just passed away. So, condolences to him. But he sent me a picture. I think he sent me a picture because he had his dog dressed up in the snow, like a snowsuit kind of thing. A sweatshirt and some boots. Yeah, my heart's doing okay. My heart's doing fine, Rich. I haven't had any issues lately. No issues with the heart. It's not significantly anyway. Larry, hi, how are you? What's up? How you doing? I'm your favorite live person, but you never come in, you never hang out with us. How can I be your favorite? Rich, do you have a different account? What are you up to, Larry? How's your day going? Is this a different account, Rich? You're at work? Awesome. Work, work, work. Aspen's trying to get some attention if you can hear her squeaking. I'm not with Kimberly, but she's super tall and very attractive. Like it didn't make sense she'd have 2 kids with because she's too attractive. Well. You hear her? She's squeaking, trying to get attention. You want to come out? Are you going to be good? No begging and crying. You want to go outside? She's squeaking. She's not screaming, but she's just squeaking. She's like, I'm over here waiting for some attention. Yeah, sad situation. But he usually keeps me updated when things like that are going on. His wife's friend has a wedding in Hawaii next week, so they're going to Maui next. A math teacher, she hates you now? Well, exes usually don't get along with each other, right? You were super busy. You used to go over to my lives many times and didn't drop anything as them. I didn't stick a bit. I like to stick a bit longer, but the project was demanding. So you come and hang out. You watch my live streams, but you don't really talk. Well, I appreciate you watching my live streams when you can, but I never got to know you. So I didn't know if this is a second account or. But I do appreciate people watching my live streams, even if you aren't an active talker. It's more fun if you are active and talking, though. It's fun to have friends. It's fun to have friends to visit with. more exciting live streams when we have more people participating. So I'm glad you came back and said hello. Life has been kind of boring lately. We haven't done much, just kind of living life at home for the winter, but we will be out traveling again. Not too much longer, a little bit longer. I got some things I gotta finish I gotta finish taxes, and I got some other things I gotta finish up, but after that's complete, then we'll be free again. Free again. Lester, we're your friends. You do too have friends. You mean friends in person? Your neighbors are your friends, aren't they? Empathetic, welcome in. How you doing? Where are you from? I got dog hair all over my pants. Dog hair. Lester trying to get some attention, stating a untrue fact. Yeah, I had a few accounts. Don't know which one is this even. My nephews are hackers, genius. They keep changing things. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you, Sandra. I ordered Aspen some new boots, some new socks, and some new foot cream. She's got some pads that need some attention. Moisturized. They need to be moisturized. You ate more marshmallows? Oh my goodness. How many marshmallow bags did you purchase this time, Lester? Tony, where are you from? Welcome in. Where are you from? I don't know any of my neighbors these days except one old lady. She banged on your door and asked if you'd taken her Amazon packages. Really? I don't get to know my neighbors very well on purpose. I don't want them to come over and hang out at my house. In the past, I've had problems with people sitting on my doorstep waiting for me to get home. So I've learned throughout the years that sometimes it's nice to be acquaintances, but not too close with your neighbors. I don't know. My mom thinks I'm cold. I'm rude and cold because I'm not friendly. I'm not super friendly. Like they have barbecues. Sometimes they have barbecues and I don't go to them. She thinks I should go to them. What's new happening in my life this week? I just ended my mortgage while being single, and it feels pretty great, but lonely. What's new this week? Well, I had surgery on my lip, so I got stitches. That's new. That's it. This week I'm gonna be preparing taxes. I've been making videos. I don't really go anywhere other than work unless I have my kids. Really? I go a lot of places, but like right now, I'm just home. I was just like, if I stole your package, why would I tell you? That makes no sense. The old lady was mad. Well, don't most people have video cameras? Like, don't you? You can go to Walmart and buy a video camera to video your front door, so you'll know who comes to your house. You thought I was in a bar fight? No, I had surgery. I had a bump on my lip that I had removed. I went to the dermatologist and they said, "Oh, that needs to come out. Let's cut it out." It was a oil duct. Overproducing oil duct or something they called it. It just grew a lump. You didn't? It looks pretty gross. And there's a little bruise right there. They told me that my lip could swell up. real big, and that it could turn my whole, you know, like all black and blue. See, I have 2 scars right here. These used to be moles on my face. I went to the dermatologist to get my moles taken off, and they said 10,000 each, $10,000 for each one. I said, $10,000? Can't you just take a razor blade and cut them off? He's like, well, I can, but you'll have some scars. I said, well, how much you gonna charge me? He's like, $50. I'm like, $50 each or $50 total? He said, $50 total. I said, okay, let's do it. So those are my scars that I ended up with. And now this one will have my dermatologist again said, if I cut it out, you're gonna have a scar there. And I'm like, well, I'd rather have a scar there than a bump there. Yeah, let's cut it out. So that's what happened. Do I have a boyfriend? No, I don't. And I'm not looking either, Tony. I wanted to say you aged like a fine wine. Very funny, very funny. Yeah, I don't know. Carol's here. Hey, Carol. Hi, nice lady. How are you? I am a lot better. I'm glad you're a lot better. I'm glad you're feeling better, Carol. How's everything going with Carol today? Other than that, we're going to work on taxes. I'm going to work on taxes. Taxes is never a fun thing to do, but that's what we're working on. Taxes. All right, guys, I'm just rambling because I have nothing to talk about. So we're going to get off the live stream. I'm running out of things to talk about. I don't have anything going on right now. I'm going to get off the live stream, continue working on videos, continue washing the laundry, and making videos and taxes. That's what we're doing. I hope everybody has a great day. How are the kids? The kids are doing great. Thank you. Kids are doing great. All right, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks for being awesome, friends. Bye.